Paul, we competed, we've come up short, it's a tough one to take.
Yeah, it is a tough one to take, but the truth is we haven't done enough. We haven't had enough quality in the final third. I think we've got into areas again, and I'm going to say it's the whole team. We haven't shown enough quality in the final third. The goal's a horrible goal. It took 2 deflections to go in. I thought it was there for us today. I thought it was an opportunity for us today that's another game gone. We've lost another opportunity. We've just got to get back to it. We've got to get back to producing the sort of quality in the final third as a team that we've shown that's been able to produce 58 goals. Unfortunately now we've gone, is that 4 now without scoring? We need to get back to it as soon as possible. It is, believe it or not, it is still in our hands, and we've just got to make sure we keep doing things properly.
It's a particularly easy question for us to ask. Is it weighing on the minds, the fact that they haven't hit the back of the net for the 4 games?
Doesn't seem to be. There's nothing being said that makes me think it's weighing on the minds, but as I've said before, we're human beings, and I'm sure it does. It's annoying, it's disappointing, frustrating, it's all of those things, because I think if we'd have had a little bit of quality today, well, you look at some of the opportunities we've had, we're getting in we're behind their back 4, we're not finding the right pass across, or we're hitting the first man. John Mellish has done brilliant to go past the goalkeeper, and to be fair, the keeper's got a touch on it, which has given him a bit of a problem, but we don't get enough power on the strike to score. So many opportunities we've had today, without saying they're really clear-cut chances, we've had opportunities today, and the truth, we haven't done enough, and we've now got 7 games, still enough games to get the results that we need, but we need to start getting them quickly.
And defensively, we looked like we had it nailed. We looked like we were doing everything that needed to be done, and then that happens.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate goal to give away. As I say, 2 deflections, first one, and then it deflects off Mel's knee and changes the course of the ball, and it's tough to take. The truth is, did we do enough to win it? I'd probably say no. But, did they do enough to win it? I'm not really sure either, but they've won it on a deflected goal, and maybe that's the things that are not going our way at the moment, and we've just got to dig deep. We've all got to stick together, we've got to dig deep and go again as soon as we possibly can, preferably starting on Friday.
It seems to be with the Mel's situation in particular, where he's past the goalkeeper, they're the things that aren't going for us at the moment.
No, they're not. No, those are the things. But again, that you have to make it happen. You have to do it properly. You have to go and execute those things properly. We're getting free kicks in good areas, and we're hitting it over the bar. We're missing putting it out of play. It's not acceptable. That's not what we are. That's not what's got us into 4th in the table, and we need to do something about it, because this group of players are better than we're showing at the moment, and we've got to get back to it. We've got to get back quickly, otherwise we are going to waste a fantastic opportunity that we've given ourselves over the first run of games. I don't know probably the first 33, 34. Let's say the last ones we haven't done it properly, and we've got to get back to it. We have to.
Do they know that? Have you reminded them this opportunity? It's theirs to take.
Yeah, I've told them.
How are they reacting, Paul? How are they reacting at full time?
They're gutted in there. They are disappointed. I don't know what to say. Maybe you have to ask them what it is. It's we haven't done enough. End of story.
I saw Finn go down. It looked like he was holding his other leg when I zoomed in on the camera. What's happened there?
He's felt his other hamstring. Morgan Feeney's done his hamstring. He felt a pop. Finn's done his other hamstring. Listen, who knows? We've just got to wait and see how they are. Find out what the extent of it over the next 48 hours, maybe 72 hours. I've got to say, neither of them look very good. They don't look to be in a good position, but let's just wait and see. It's horrible for Finn, because he's come back. He's passed all of the fitness tests that Forest have put him through. The plan today was to get 70 minutes out of him, which they were totally comfortable with. And then his other hamstring's gone today, so we've just got to wait and see.
And not offering an excuse here, but does that disrupt the plans when you lose both your defenders in the first half?
It affects my thinking for later on in the game, because there's 2 substitutions gone. You've lost that opportunity. But listen, that's an excuse. They got injured. Injuries happen in football. It's really disappointing for them as individuals. It's disappointing because the chances are they're not going to be available for the next weekend.
We've talked so much about the psychological side of this game in the last few weeks, Paul. Is this a great example of when you've got to handle it?
Well, you have to. We are in a little bit of a situation where we don't have many who've been here before, who've been through this, and it doesn't matter whether I've been through it or anybody else. It's down to individuals to be able to deal with the mental side of what goes with this. And if it is a mental side, then they've got to be strong enough to come through it. To achieve anything, you have to get through this. You've got to get through this little blip that we're on. It's a real unfortunate timing, and we've just got to dig deep and stick together and go again.
On about sticking together, 1,000 of them, they stayed at the end to give the lads a clap. They really want to lift it.
No, absolutely fantastic. The supporters are not to blame today. They've come in the numbers again, supported us. Credit to Leyton Orient supporters. They've made it a really good atmosphere. We haven't, and I don't think they've thrived on the atmosphere either. I don't think either team have. There is definitely a little bit of tension around in this stadium. We're finding it as well, and we've just got to make sure that in front of our own fans next week we're expecting a really good crowd. We hope they come out in the numbers, we hope they come and support us, and we just hope, and me in particular, I hope that the players are able to deal with that.
Paul, thank you.